Hello there, how are you doing today? Title of the book, I'm Gonna Save a Panda. It's a Charlie and Lola story. I have this little sister, Lola. She's small and very funny. She's very excited because it is Save an Animal Day at school. On the way to school, Lola says, I would be really, absolutely, extremely good at saving animals. Lola says, maybe we can save some giraffes. Lola says, yes, sometimes, because they're so tall, giraffes get their heads stuck in the clouds. Lola says, let's blow. Lola says, see, we are very good at saving animals. Yes, very good, says Lola. That's not what it means to save an animal, I say. We need to raise money to build safe homes for animals. That way, they won't become extinct. Then Lola asks, what's extinct? And I say, extinct means no more of that animal in the whole entire world. And Lola says, oh no. I say, some people make jewelry from turtle shells. In Africa, some people steal rhinoceros' horns. And there aren't many parrots in Mexico because their trees are being chopped down. Marv says, these are called endangered animals. Lola and Lara say, we definitely must help. At the library, Lara says, look, snowy leopards are endangered. Then Marv says, so are moon jellyfish. I say, and brown pelicans. Lola says, oh no, pandas are endangered too. I say, giant pandas live in China. They eat bamboo all day long. And Marv says, but people are cutting down all their bamboo. Then I say, without enough food, giant pandas might disappear completely. So Lola says, I think I would like to save a panda. And we all say, yes. I say, now we need sponsors. They will give us money for doing difficult things like swimming 5 laps. Lara says, but I can't swim yet. So I ask, well, what are you good at? Lara says, I'm good at skipping and Lola is very good at hopping. Later I say, look at all our sponsors. We are gonna raise lots of money tomorrow. Lola says, I can't wait to hop, hop, and hop. And skip, skip, and skip, says Laura. And stand on one leg, says Marv. And balance an apple on my head, I say. The next morning, Lola is all spotty. She has the chicken pox. Lola says, Mom says I absolutely cannot go to school. Now I won't be able to do the sponsored hopping and save a giant panda. So I say, sorry Lola, I'll come back at lunch to tell you how everyone is doing. At lunch, I say, everyone has raised lots of money, but Lola says everyone except me. Then I say, maybe you still can. What if people sponsor your spots? Lola says, that is a very good idea. I say, 64, 65. Lola, you have raised the most money. We are definitely going to save a giant panda now. And Lola says, you haven't even seen the spots on my tummy yet, Charlie. The end. Hope you enjoyed this book. See you in the book. Bye-bye.